Game winner.
I guess just from your perspective, is that how you drew it up?
I wouldn't say exactly, but it was the play. We'd run it several times. I'd run it dozens and dozens of times over my coaching career.
Tied at 90. And coming out of the timeout with 4.2 to go here in Game 7.
I was right there on the bench in the corner. But I'm watching the play and I'm like, wait, this is the play? I'm like, oh. And when it happens, I don't think it happened the way it was supposed to happen. Something was mistakenly off.
One thing was we were playing big. If you remember in that series, we finally went big midway through that series. So there was one guy at a place and everybody had to move a slot. So 4 of the 5 pieces moved to somewhere they weren't used to running, but the one guy was Kawhi that was in his spot.
Sometimes you just get the ball to your guy and say, either you're going to win it for us or you're going to lose it for us.
Gasol to inbound it.
He got the ball, he got to his right hand. I'm like, he dribbled as fast as he could. I wasn't even sure if he got it off in time. He dribbled as fast as he could to that right corner, took a leaning fade. I'm like, this is such a bad shot.
Kawhi up top, looks at the clock, turns the corner.
It hit the rim, I was like, it's going off. Then it hit the rim again, I was like,
For the win! Later, the Raptors get the shot to go.
He obviously, made a very difficult shot. And people tell me it's a lot of luck, right? That it bounces and goes in, but he certainly puts in a lot of prep.
And he has Ben Simmons chasing him and Joel Embiid. These guys are big bodies. I see them flying. Kawhi's made some tough shots, and he's 6'8", can get over the top. I said for him to get it off, I was like, oh, this is, first of all, it was incredible. And I'm like, this is not his normal shot.
He worked tirelessly on that shot. And, when we needed him to be at his best, he was at his best. But a lot of time with Phil Handy, working on that cadence, working on getting his spots on the floor, how he was going to lift up, how he was going to create a little bit more extra space to get it off. And then he did what he did, and his talent takes over. It's about as big a shot as you can make, I would think.
It went dark and it went silent. And then it was just chaos. That's probably one of the most iconic shots, ever in the history of the game.
The basketball gods were on our side at that moment. That's when I was like, all right, we have a real shot. That's when it was for me like, we might win this thing.